So word on the street is that Ollie's is getting a whole lot of new toys and people are rushing in to pick them up. Well, of course, if there's news at Ollie's, we gotta go check it out. And what we found, well, is quite surprising. Not only do we find some new stuff, we also find some new people trying to scalp, and we run into the Ghostbusters. Folks, this is an Ollie's video like you've never seen before. So we start today's journey at Ollie's. Where else? Where we find robot dogs sharing company with the Shuricopter. But let's take a look at some stuff here on the shelves. Well, since 1918? Is that what that show with Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren's about? Yellowstone, Shuricopter, 1918? It sure as hell is not about these $6 Shang-Chi figures. Yeah, folks, I keep telling you that some places are jacking up the price on the Shang-Chi toys. Same thing with these $9.99 Wakanda Forever figures. I guess if Ollie's is going to be stuck with them, they want to jack up the price to try to make their money back. I don't really know what the reason is, but hey, they're more than double. Now here's some of that new stuff we were talking about in the intro. We have the Indiana Jones Adventure Series. Here's Indiana Jones without a hat. I have to take those over here because I have the rest of the collection. But let's take a look up here at some more stuff. Who do we have here? We have, Dr. Elsa Schneider. There's her 3D render. And she comes with an extra head, the chalice, and some goggles. We got Voller, we got Antonio Banderas, and more not Jurgen Prochnow. What's his name? And these are $10 each, so I'm actually not going to buy these. I have the rest of them. They're not really good figures. I felt stupid paying $20 for them. Kind of like people feel stupid buying these Ahsoka figures, these Reva figures, these Wakanda Forever on store shelves figures. That's the theme of today, folks. Stupid. Well, just the merchandise. You guys are great. Hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you enjoy this content, and we'll keep making more. So as we get to the end of the aisle, we see that the tags are still here for inventory, and these figures are in the exact same space as they used to be. And what do we have down here? Ooh, a case of Shuricopters. And what's behind them? Another case of Shuricopters with Captain Marvel. For all the people on Twitter that love to tell me how much you love Brie Larson and Captain Marvel, well, go to Ollie's and pick up her action figure and show some support. A tweet doesn't equal a purchase. So at the end cap, we still have these damn Star Wars Young Jedi Adventure toys. These are the next Wakanda Forever on store shelves. This was a bad idea. Hasbro, well, I blame Lucasfilm, just like I blame Lucasfilm for all this stuff. So let's walk down the other toy aisle and see what we find. We have our Monopolies, we have random board games. I'm on the hunt for something specific, that's why I'm walking down all the aisles, and I haven't found it quite yet. What is it? It's sure as hell not Boba Fett's Starship. I only accept Slave One around these parts. This section is so high. This is like 9 feet of Hasbro. Preschool, Wakanda Forever. Ugh, let's just leave this store. So at this Ollie's, the Ghostbusters were outside. Oh, I can't wait to go look for the Ghostbusters. I love their movie. I made the book Wokebusters. I'm looking for the Ghostbusters. Where are the Ghostbusters? They're not around this corner. They're not around this corner. Oh man, where are the Ghostbusters at? Bustin' makes me feel good, and I'm sure they enjoy it too. I want to say hi to the Ghostbusters. No, they're not at this end cap. Are they down here? No, let's zoom out and find them. They're not. So folks, the real thing that I'm talking about is Hasbro has clearanced out these Ghostbusters Neutrino wands. There are so many that Ollie's is now getting them. And here, Ollie's, they're only charging $2.99 for their Shang-Chi figures. Much better than the $5.99, but I'm looking for that new merchandise, and all I found was this case of Walmart exclusive WWE Monday Night War action figures, Lita. Now this figure's not that old. This line is not that old. Actually, they're still releasing new figures in the Monday Night Wars collection. So something is off with the toy industry, and I'll have a WCBS report later on. Now, I would have loved to have shown you the rest of this store, but there was an old man pricing out the Star Wars figures to sell on eBay. Yeah, times are so tough that people are going to they're going to Ollie's to sell on eBay. Arbitrage is real. Now, if only this old bastard would have taken one of these disc launchers and sold those, Ollie's would have had more retail space. But no, nobody did it. You know, folks, if we raise a bunch of money, we should buy all this crap and see what Ollie's replaces it with. Now here I am at another Ollie's with another monument to failure, and as you can see we got new stuff, then they're trying to get rid of this old stuff. So the retail space is very valuable. They have to put these monster egg things over here. We have monster corn, that's what they're called. Ugh. But here's the Shurikopter. Neither of those dissolve in your toilet. So this clone looks kind of new from the Bad Batch. I've seen the little kid clone. I didn't recognize that one. I don't collect clones. If it's not from the original Star Wars, I'm not buying it. And if it's at Ollie's, you're not buying it either. That's why it's at Ollie's. Now this store is ready for summer. Sadly, they're stuck with merchandise from Christmas 2022. Now as I make my way down this aisle, you'll see tons and tons of the usual offenders. Nothing new, nothing special just yet. Still looking for that Ghostbusters wand. I'm not finding it. This store actually had them, but some guy came in and bought them all to scalp. So this is why we can't have nice things anymore. Because somebody thinks that we gotta make money off of it ourselves. You're not really helping out a fellow collector. You're just lazy. Why don't you, again, buy up all these Shang-Chi figures, these Wakanda Forever figures? If you're doing such a good deed, look, it's only $2. Come on now, you'll spend $50 on a Spider-Man figure, spend $2 on a Shang-Chi. What, are you a racist? No, we're not going to go down that route. Let's take a look at this Dennis Nedry action figure. I love that Newman from Seinfeld is buffer than hell. If you know the original toy, you know the real reason, but it looks funnier with Wayne Newton's face on there. Wayne Knight, not Wayne Newton, I'm sorry. They're both Waynes, and if you're not Wayne Campbell, I'm not interested. Party on, dudes. So this guy is also new to Ollie's, Tommaso Ciampa, and it's a whole case of Tommaso Ciampa. And I'm not surprised, because it's Tommaso Ciampa. But what I was surprised about was this Razor Ramon, again from the Walmart exclusive line. And you can see we have Lita, X-Pac, Ultimate Warrior, and Razor Ramon. He looks awesome. He's also at Ollie's. So I guess they do have good stuff cheap sometimes. Well, you gotta live up to the slogan sometime, and I'm glad they are today. So I had to take a quick detour from Ollie's because sometimes I need to go into another retail space to breathe some fresh air, but I did notice that they had all of this Ahsoka shit on clearance. So this is that talking headband that nobody bought. It's $13 now, and it includes batteries, so there's some value there. But unlike these dolls that other people aren't touching. So this thing was originally $50, now it's down to $14.98. Maybe if you didn't jack up the prices so high on your merchandise, Disney, people would buy them and they wouldn't wait for clearance. Half of your store is clearance these days. Don't make it seem like nobody has money, they just don't have money to spend on your garbage. Let's check out the talking Luke Skywalker, shall we? Oh, he's got his little tab, so can't make him talk, and I'm not going to pull it out.
If I can locate other Mandalorians, they can help guide me.
Oh.
I'm a Mandalorian.
Are you?
No droids.
Okay.
Wherever I go, he goes.
No fists, no fights, no feuds, no egos? Amigos? Forever? You had to be there. Anyway, let's take a look at this. It goes to show you how popular these characters are. You can pause your screen right here, but Captain America has a couple figures. Red Hulk has fewer figures, but the Falcon is full. And there's even a Falcon behind the Captain America. He wasn't a bad actor. Nobody cares about the character, and he's so generic looking. Who wants to dress up like that guy? Well, don't worry, you're not going to have to dress up as that guy. For a whopping $5, you can dress up like one of these wonderful Marvel characters, like the Black Panther. And you're thinking to yourself, why are you making fun of a kid's costume? I'm not. Take a look at this Loki adult costume. You can look like a dick for the sum of $5. Awesome. If you're trying to do Comic-Con on a budget, just wear jeans. Now this is another toy store, and what do we see here? Marvel Legends, Wakanda Forever, but it doesn't matter because they have the Shurikopter, and it's only 50% off at this store, just like everything else from Wakanda Forever. Now, let me put down the stuff I actually did buy to take a look, because I'm trying to find a price tag on this toy. $1.99 from Ollie's is a hard sell for a lot of people, so whatever this store is selling it for, it's not moving either. But they got the Eternals, we got this one, and the guy from Kumail Nanjiani, and, well, they're all here, along with Shang-Chi and Shuri. It's nice that every toy store in America has the same grouping of characters that they can't get rid of. Disney, please take note. So here we are at another Ollie's where they are flooded with unsellable Disney merchandise. And the flooding's so bad FEMA has been called in, but they haven't showed up just yet. Now, we see the usual offenders, cases and cases of the Eternals. They're $7.99. We have other characters. And who's back here? Oh, that's Invisible Doctor Strange. Awesome. Now here the Shang-Chi figures seem to be $1.99. And what is this? Mickey Mouse Roadster Rat. Yeah, these stickers. Let's see what's back here. Ah, more Shuris. Taking a look at the top, we have an army of Atlanteans, Shuris, and Namors. You know what's funny? If Disney was smart, they would just call up Ollie's, buy back their merchandise, repackage these toys, because all these characters are in the Avengers. Why make new toys? Just go to Ollie's, pick up what you need. It still won't sell in a brand new box. But hey, what do I know? I'm only world class after all. Speaking of knowing, I know that this toy is not worth $5.99. This store thinks that these are worth $5.99, and I asked about them, and if you want to buy it, it's $5.99. It doesn't matter that the other sticker says $1.99. At this Ollie's, Shang-Chi and Wenwu, well, they're $5.99 unless the sticker says otherwise. That's just how it goes. So prepare for these to sit on shelves even more as the unsellable pile of Disney crap gets more expensive. There's Baby Yoda and Invisible Doctor Strange again. C-3PO was right about poor Lando and Chewbacca never returned from this awful place. Lando? Well, at least you got Han with you. You're not alone when you're at Ollie's. You're always in good company. You might run into me. And if you do, say hi. I just wonder if these stores are ever tired of looking at this. Like, that's the reason I don't have any tattoos. I don't want to look at the same thing every day. Could you imagine coming to work and it's Shuricopter, this, that? It's just crap at this point, like that Eternals disc launcher. And don't you love a Hasbro can't even make toys that stay in the package? I feel bad touching these things. It's like they're trying to escape. I already made that joke. Go check out our old Ollie's video about the Toy Story concept I have with the Ollie's toys. It'll probably make more money than these action figures. Hi, Kamala Khan. Bye, Kamala Khan. This joke writes itself. Tell me the best one in the comments below, and if you make me laugh, we'll read it on air. I wonder if Rosario Dawson has one of these. If not, I'm going to send her a case. I'll sign each one and say thank you for everything else you've done except Ahsoka. And this is the toy box. Save up to 70% off the fancy store prices. I mean, Ollie's is fancy, right? Who doesn't love their toys sold in cardboard boxes cut open? It's like sawdust on the floor at a barbecue joint. Just because it isn't Pinky Out Gordon Ramsay doesn't mean it's not good stuff. Okay, who am I kidding? Look at this shit. It's all crap. What can I say that hasn't been said about Reva? She's here. She's here. Get used to it. I can never get used to just end caps of these things. I think I'm going to take a bet with you guys. Like, will this be gone by Christmas 2029? Maybe? Like, if there is an apocalypse, maybe we'll use this for fuel. I'm sure those boxes burn nicely. Up to $12.99. Well, thankfully, Shuri's only $4.99. That's great. That's what she's priced at. But why is the Kingpin $10? Can somebody please tell me what is up with the racial inequality of these action figures? This is goddamn ridiculous. This is messed up. Let's look at here's a biracial character, a mixed character. She's $10 too. So clearly nobody gives a shit. Let's take an overhead view of everything here, shall we? It's just Wakanda and Watchers and everything as far as the eye can see. And I can see quite a bit of this. Let's go down, lower. Now, this is the bottom of the barrel. That's what it looks like. The proverbial bottom of the barrel is a real location, and it's the bottom shelf at Ollie's. Okay, got that. Noted. This egghead where does Hasbro realize, or when does Hasbro realize these are all bad character choices? Like here's an entire case of this Indiana Jones Dr. Voller figure. Let's take a look. Again, he's $10, so that's half price of what he was. A little less than half, actually. A little more, excuse me. And they got a lot. They have 3 full cases of this dude. So expect him to be here until you're dead. But let's take a look at him a little closer and see what he actually comes with. So, he's played by, I keep wanting to call him Jurgen Prock now, but it's not him. And he comes with a suit, a hat, and a purse. No wonder kids didn't buy this man with the purse action figure. You ever notice that regular Indiana Jones is sold out? He never showed up at Ollie's. See, Hasbro, you shouldn't do these full cases of figures. That's why we're stuck with Captain Marvel and Karnak and all these wonderful non-sellers. And isn't it great that you can get mini Frozen brands too? Again, this store was flooded with these toys, so much in fact that this other section that is usually for smaller kids or girls' toys was full of Marvel Legends. Christmas skipped this Ollie's this year. Probably not, but you know. Iron Man, I don't know who else is behind him. We have some skateboarders, and you know what? Let's take a look. I joke about this Wakanda cookbook, right? I joke about Wakanda forever on shelves. Let's see what the good people of Wakanda eat, because this book says it's fit for a king. Well, you're all king. We were kings and stuff, so let's go take a look at this book, shall we? We have Payala Moose. No. Mango Gel Ginger Granita. The Wakandan classic lamb kebabs. And another Wakandan classic, beef samosas. Grilled chimichanga. You know what? I feel like the people of Wakanda are just ordering takeout on Uber Eats, and they decided to write a book about it. Ooh, a Marvel poster book. No, shit, it's the Eternals. So, folks, thank you for joining me today. I know you enjoyed these videos. You always do, and I enjoy making them. So hit that thumbs up button to let YouTube know that you enjoy this content. And I keep telling you, I'm going on a great Ollie's road trip. Starting next month, I'm going to head out, and my goal is to hit every Ollie's store by at least 2026. So folks, join me then. We'll have all kinds of fun bonus content on the membership program and the Patreon page for those who want to get behind the scenes looks at the Ollie's road trip and a little more insight on the WCBS channel proper. But folks, if you want more stuff right now, there are thousands of hours of content over there. You can watch commentaries, roundtable discussions. It's a little spicier over there too. We talk about stuff we can't talk about here on this platform. But that's over on patreon.com/worldclassbs. But if you want something physical, something tangible, you can go to stealingsolo.com and get a copy of that book. And very soon, Wokebusters will be available for purchase. I'm fulfilling the Indiegogo and the Kickstarter campaigns right now, and once that's done, the rest of the books go up on our Shopify secured website, so you can buy Wokebusters with all that wonderful safety and security, and get ready to laugh your ass off. So strap it on, because once you're done reading the book, it might run away. But until then, folks, be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.